Hello friends, it's been a long time. Glad that you guys came back today to my channel. I'm going to be putting together a meal that I have no clue how it's going to turn out because I'm just taking what I have and trying to make a dinner. So, yeah, this is one of those let's pray it turns out good dinners again. So what I'm going to do is peel and cut up my onions, some garlic. I'm going to mince it up in my mincer because of my daughter. So I'm going to take you step by step. All right, let's get started. I need a garbage bowl. Okay, so I'm going to start peeling my onions. Yeah, groceries for this week have been very hard, so we're trying to manage it with our pantry stuff that we have left, canned goods, and I also made some tortilla flour dough that I want to make some homemade tortillas with. Easy: flour, water, and salt. Just letting it rest. And then I'll make that a little bit later. Because I have an idea of what I want to make, but because I didn't go grocery shopping, I don't know if it's going to turn out the way I want it to with what I have at home. Sorry about the noise background. Okay. Peel this. Oh, these onions are strong. Yes, they are. Right in my eyes. I gotta take that out. Oh, my eyes are burning. Oh, I just got that splashed in my eyes. My dog's crying. Guys, I'm really sorry. My camera went off. It stopped recording, so I've already had minced up my onion in the mincer here. I don't know if you can see that there. And now I just peeled some garlic cloves and I threw them in there, and I'm going to mince those up now. So when these cook down, they'll probably end up disappearing, so that way she doesn't see them. So what I want to do is take those out. Make sure it's still recording. I use my cell phone, so I don't have no special cameras. So the cell phone will sometimes go glitchy on me and turn off the recording, and then I'm here talking away and I think it's recording and it's not. So I'm sorry that there's a bit of footage missing there, but that's the reason why. Just putting it in here for now until I need to take it over to my pan. I want to fry this up first in a little bit of butter. Pretty much everything I'm making today has already been pre-cooked. It's just because it's canned goods. All it is we're pretty much just warming everything up and turning it into something. Okay. So I brought you over to my stove because I'm going to start getting things together. What is wrong with him? Oh Lord, he's so upset. I better go check on him. Alright, so I got my butter in there. Turn this on. Get hot. I have a spoon ready. And get that butter to melt. Turn this in there. Oops, sorry about that. Now, throw this in. Get the black pepper. I put some black pepper in there now. A pinch of sea salt, just for now. Never add too much salt at the beginning because you cannot take away. You can always add a little bit at a time. Let the onion and the garlic cook down a little bit. So we're still trying to cook them up a little bit. In case anybody was wondering, when I said I was going to go check on him, he wasn't alone, the baby. There's somebody with him in the living room, an adult obviously, so that nobody is in a panic that he was alone. But I just wanted to make sure that if he needed anything, I could help him out. We're going to let these fry up a little more. Okay, so over here I wanted to show you my stuff, like the stuff that I'm putting into what we're making today. Don't know what if it's going to be a soup of some sort or just something with a pasta. I don't know yet. But I wanted to make something with what I have here. So I have a can of mushrooms. Is that English or French? Yep, that was the French side. Mushroom slices. Oh, you can't even see it. Sorry. Mushroom slices. Can of cream of mushroom. A can of cream style corn. Almost like a take on clam chowder. Sorta. peas and carrots. I'm going to use up my coconut cream. And I have 2 cans of chicken flakes. So that's going to be my protein that's going into this. So as you can tell, it's a very low budget meal. And let's go check on our onions. They're browning now. Okay. Just trying to make it down for a little bit. And I'm going to start opening up my cans. I'm going to start with my peas and carrots, sorry. Throw that in there. Just the water. I'm also going to do the mushrooms. This is stir. Just this like this if you have like rice, like leftover plain white rice with butter and salt and pepper. You could take this mix right here, take your white rice, add it to the pan, put a little bit of like chicken seasoning in there, and you've got yourself with a little bit of olive oil. Really nice rice. You need to hold on. You gotta wait for Daddy. Hold on. Now I'm gonna put. I need a tablespoon. I'm gonna throw in my cream of corn. And my cream of mushroom. I'm sure this is still recording. I'm going to give this can a rinse with some water. I don't want to waste anything. Let's give this a stir. Now for the coconut cream. almost knocked the whole thing down. Whoops. You know, you can actually add a little more water, stick some egg noodles in there, let the egg noodles cook with it, and you got yourself a meal, a one-pot dinner. And I think I might do that because I need to taste this for seasoning. It's pretty good, just a little salt. A little more pepper. Oh, I forgot my onion powder and garlic powder. So that I add that in there. And because it's a powder-based onion powder and garlic powder, it'll thicken up the whole thing. So we will have to add more liquid. I might just use chicken broth if I have anything left. Make sure it's still recording. So, onion powder. Whoops. Just about like 2 teaspoons. Garlic powder. Same thing, about 2 teaspoons, equal parts. Let's put some. It's okay. And I wanted some of the parsley flakes. Okay, now let me give this a stir. Make sure it's still recording. Wonder if I can zoom in for you. Looks like a chowder, huh? But it's gonna need more liquid because that stuff's gonna... I need the pasta to cook in here with this. Give it a try for flavor-wise. Not bad. Oh. The mushrooms are nice size too. That's actually really good. Okay. So now leave it on some low heat. Chicken broth is this? It smells like nothing. Okay. Now I'm debating what noodles to use. Either medium egg noodles, let me zoom out a little bit. These thingies, or the regular sized egg noodles. Decisions. You know what? I think I might do these ones just to get them used up. No, I changed my mind. I'll go egg noodle. It's egg noodles, the big regular ones. Just gotta get it open. Phoenix, you gotta wait. Daddy said you gotta wait. You gotta wait, my dear. Put in the whole bag. That's 375 grams in one bag. There we go. This will cook. It'll rehydrate the noodles and it'll get thicker, and then it'll be like a pasta with veggies and the chicken. I'm going to put the chicken in too so it gets hot with this. That's enough. Maybe not. Changed my mind, I think, about the chicken. It's not flaky like the tuna. So I'm actually going to turn it into little mini sandwiches for everybody to eat with their pasta on the side. And I still got to make my tortillas, if I'm even saying it right. Turn the heat up. I'm going to put the lid on this. Okay. Still good. And let that pasta cook, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's check on this. See, the pasta's cooking. So I left the chickens, the 2 cans of chicken out. I'm gonna do something else with that. Be right back. Pasta's pretty much cooked. So now I'm just going to turn the stove off, as you can see. And remember, it's just the veggie stuff and the coconut cream and the cream of mushroom and chicken broth and everything you saw me put in there. That's all that's in here. So the noodles are al dente. So I'm turning it off now so that it finishes cooking while the heat does the burners off. The heat will finish off that little tiny bit that's remaining. And now we're gonna move on to what I'm making with the chicken. All right, so I chopped up not a small red onion, more like between a small to a medium. And I put it all in my little food processor. I think I've had this since I was in my 20s. And I'm like 49 years old now. Gonna be 50 next year. Can you believe that? I'm grateful. It's okay. It's a blessing to still be around. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm just chopping it up so it could go with the chicken. Maybe you want to watch. There we go. Doesn't have to be too fine. Okay, so let me remove this and move everyone over to this side here. Okay, I'm gonna get the salt and pepper also. You always want to make sure you've got some seasoning. So I'm gonna use some, you know, some of the mayonnaise. Great Value brand is just as good as the actual name brand mayo. Okay, let's get this out of here. I might not put all of it because that'll be a lot of onion. Yeah, I think that's all the onion that I'm going to put in here. Okay, I'll put this in a container and season it with a little bit of sea salt. This is the gray, ocean gray sea salt. I find it to be more chunky than this one, and I need to get another one of this one, the Atlantic sea salt. Fine. Oh my god, where am I going? This one's better, especially for seasoning your stuff. It's not so chunky. Some pepper. Still got to cook up the tortillas. If I'm saying it wrong, sorry. My cat wants to say hello. What I might do to give this a little bit of a tangy, more tangy flavor is, instead of just lots of mayonnaise, I'm gonna add a bit of mustard. Trust me, it'll give you that nice tanginess that you get in your certain sandwiches. So it's not just mayonnaise. What sandwiches have mustard? Bologna sandwiches. So people like mustard on their bologna sandwiches. But I use mustard and mayo in my crab meat salad, and that's where you get that tangy flavor. It's because of adding the mustard. Now, where's my mustard? I'm using just the regular. I'm not advertising for anybody, so it's just showing you what I use. I don't get paid for showing you what brand they are. And we're gonna give this a mix. See, that was lots. You don't need any more. So I'm going to put together a few little, I'm going to do sandwiches and then cut them up into, like, you know how they do for parties, little appetizers. And that's something that we can have with our pasta. And I'm going to make the tortillas. Maybe I should put these on tortillas. And then put some grated cheese on there and melt it down. Oh my god, I think that's a plan. I think that's going to be a plan. So I'm going to get a lid for that container. Get my cheese. That's the cheese there. Get rid of this garbage peels here. And now I'm going to put a lid on the container and I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I'm grating some cheese. I think it's just a tiny bit over half of a brick. And a brick, when I say a brick, it's 400 grams, a Great Value brand. You gotta go with what you can afford. Okay, once I get this grated, then I can roll my dough into individual balls and start flattening them out so that we can cook them in the pan. And all it is just a really hot pan. You're not supposed to put any grease or anything on there. It's just a really hot pan. Just need to get this grated. That was a better idea than just putting them on sandwiches, like sandwich bread. Actually putting them onto tortillas after they're done, and then throwing cheese on them and putting them back in the pan to melt the cheese. Turn it into almost like what my husband makes, a tuna melt. It'll be a chicken melt or tortillas. Okay, I'm done grating the cheese. What's that for cheese? Cheese is good. Just want to get my surface cleaned. Okay, let's start. Sorry, I kicked the tripod. That's good. Now, put a little flour down. So I can put the tortillas once they're flattened on there. The bread's gotten nice and light. It rose a little bit. How? I don't know, but it did. Because there's no leavening agent in here. It's just flour, salt, and water. So, get some flour on my pan, put it here at this side, so when I need it. Okay. They may not all be perfect in size. I'll just take some out. Do I have my scales? I don't know where they are right now, but whatever. Take a little bit of this one, out of it this way. I know it looks like a mess, but well, it is what it is. It's just shaping them so they can, and then we're going to just flatten them out. Turn it into a log so it's easier. Okay, that could go there. So I'm going to start off with my fingers. Let me see what I have that I can roll on there. I have nothing. Give me this. Give me some. Let's move it just a touch over. Fix that so you can see. I need to invest in a mini rolling pin instead of using my wooden spoon. But you know what? It is what it is. What can I do? Better get flour. Okay, well, when I'm done rolling everything out, I will bring you back. Still here, still rolling the dough. Oopsie, got it, yep. Need a little flour. It's actually working out fine with the wooden spoon. Flip it over. There, they're not going to all be the exact same size. Don't matter. They're not going to be perfectly round. Don't matter. Because when you chew it, they're not going to stay in one piece. So it's all good for me. I'm good with that. I'll show you how I do this again. So start at one spot from the middle out. Work your way out. From the middle, work your way out. Especially if you're using a wooden spoon like I am. Just keep working your way out. Bring some more flour underneath it. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Good enough for me. Okay, let's do some more. Still here. Almost done rolling. After this I got 2 more. After this one more. I'll be right back. Okay, I am done rolling it all up. It's all sitting there in that plate. I'm just gonna clean up this area for a second. My toes are going numb for standing for such a long period of time. Nippers. So I gotta clean up my mess here and I will bring you right back to the stove. Alright, we're at the stove. I'm gonna turn the heat on. We don't want it scalding hot, but hot enough to cook the dough. Oh Lord. And it won't take long. I want to get something to flip on. Maybe I should turn it up. It's cooking it. When it starts to cook that side, it's supposed to bubble on this side. Get another plate for those. Maybe I'm thinking of something else that bubbles. Maybe it's not these ones. It's my first time making them, so this is my very first one that's going on the stove. I got flour all over the phone. Oh, maybe it'll start to bubble there. There we go, there's the air pockets. They're starting to develop. Starting to brown. Nice. My first one, not too bad. There we go. I'm gonna cook up some more and then I'll bring you back just before I'm done all of them. I'm still cooking up some more. Takes a few minutes for each one. So I'll show you when I build one to show you what it's going to look like with the chicken spread and the cheese. And then I'm not taking them back to the stove. I'm just going to turn them into like a taco style thing. Well, that's just flour down there. I made a mess. I mean, they're not perfectly round, but it's still good. That's just the flour that's burnt off of them.
I know she's on now, but does she have a timer?
I'm recording.
Oh.
Look at this one, almost like a pita pocket. Ah, this one.
Why is it cooking up?
That's what it does. It's fine though.
It's like a blue. It'll be free.
Yeah, it'll go back down. Get another one. Yeah, that's pasta. If you want some, get a bowl. No, I'll put it in a bowl for you if you want it.
But yeah, she's on a timer, so it goes up and make her.
Yes.
Maybe like all she has to do is boost.
I'm recording. I hope you know that. I'm recording. Jeez.
Yes.
Hold on. Shoot, kick the tripod again. That's the pasta, how it turned out. Let's see if I need to flip this. So this is the last one I'm making. I had quite a few more left, but somehow, if anyone can let me know in the comments below how to keep the dough, even though I floured both sides of the dough once it was rolled out, but it just seemed to get all stuck together, so I just put it all back together as one and put it away in a container into the fridge for tomorrow. I can just roll them all out again tomorrow. I just don't feel like doing that right now, but if somebody knows the trick of keeping them from sticking to each other, I would definitely appreciate it. I would like to know how to keep it from happening. So this is the last one. Like I said, I'm gonna pause here, bring you right back to show you my plate. Alright, so as you can see, I did put this together. That's the chicken with the mayo, mustard, onions, well, the red onion, salt, pepper, and then I put the cheese on there on the tortilla. And then as you can see, the pasta. I'm going to get a fork to show you. How this is. Try and bring it up close for you. It's actually really creamy still. And it's got nice vegetables, mushrooms. And that's dinner. It's really good. It's almost got like a clam chowder taste to it, but in a pasta dish. So if you wanted to add like shrimp to this would be perfect with some seafood, shrimp, imitation crab meat, you name it. This would be perfect. So that's it for today. Another put together dinner that is not an actual recipe. I call it the poor man dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I hope you come back to my channel for another video. Hopefully I can post another one soon. Haven't been able to do them often because I've been quite busy, but I will try to post another one as soon as I can. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch my videos. Thank you.